Ely is one of my favorite places ever. In this video, I will be showing you 10 or more things to do in Ely, Minnesota. Ely has beautiful camping, resorts, hotels, and is a gateway to the BWCA. The first activity on the list is hiking to Kishii Falls. This 1-mile loop trail is just minutes from Ely and is a peaceful, easy hike to an impressive waterfall. Along this hike, we saw wildflowers and rabbits. It was like a fairy tale.
Oh my. Look at it. This is a really big waterfall. That is kind of intimidating right now. It is raging.
The waterfall itself was larger than I expected. It was flowing heavy because of the recent rainfall. There are signs also along the trail to help us learn about some of the history of the falls. Next on the list is the North American Bear Center. Here you can learn about black bears, see a few black bears, and learn why these bears live at the center. You can also learn a bit about other North American mammals. I think this is somewhere that you can bring the entire family. It's a lot of fun and you'll also learn something. The Big Island Trail is under 1 mile in length and is located right in Ely on Shagawa Lake. This makes it very accessible. The start of the trail is in this park next to the beach. This trail has a few small footbridges, beautiful tree coverage, and nice spaces to sit on the rocks next to the water. It also might be a fun place to fish from shore, or you could just relax with a friend. I think it's a beautiful, short hike. Next, we are headed over to the South Kawishiwi River Campground. This campground is near Ely. There are tent sites and electric sites. Some of the campsites at this location actually have a little trail that heads down by the river. Even if you're not staying at one of those campsites, you can access that little trail. The Tona Trail is a longer path that goes around a lake right in Ely as well. This path is paved, so it's more accessible to people who don't want to hike on rugged paths. However, you kind of weave around an industrial kind of feeling area, a little bit of a neighborhood, but it's really pretty and I think it's worth checking out if you're staying in town for a while. It's more of a local hangout than a touristy place, but it does get you outside and on a path, and this little pavilion on the trail would be a great place for a picnic. Northern Grounds is a cute little coffee shop in Ely. I always stop here when I'm in town. They have great coffee, baked goods, and a fun vibe. After getting coffee, I would head to the shops in downtown Ely. There is this fun little yarn shop, lots of gift shops, and outfitters that have outdoor gear and can kind of give you tips on trails to do around Ely, even ones that aren't mentioned in this video. There's a candy shop and lots of fun, just little places to stop in downtown Ely. You might have to get off the main drag to see more. The Dorothy Molter Museum is a must-do in Ely. This place was incredibly inspiring to me. It's about a woman who decided to stay in the Boundary Waters and live out the rest of her life in her home when they created the Boundary Waters. She ended up making root beer and selling it to people who would stop by and helping people out in general that would be traveling through the area. Just as there is a bear center in Ely, there's also a wolf center where you can go and learn about wolves, meet a few wolves, and learn why they are living here at this center. Definitely a cool thing that Ely has to offer. If you are in Ely because you're heading into the Boundary Waters, you could stay at a bunk house the night before entering the Boundary Waters, or the night that you come out of the Boundary Waters if you want some place to stay that has more bug protection and a shower before heading home. I'm gonna shout out the Frisky Otter right here because when I ate there, I had such an amazing experience that it's worth just telling you about. We had great food, great service, it's a fun atmosphere, and I would just recommend eating here next time you're in Ely. There are also lots of other cool places to eat out though. If you are a fan of crapola, the granola, then you must stop at the Brainstorm Bakery here in Ely. This is the home of crapola. They also have coffee, amazing lemonade, if I must say so myself, and some other good baked treats. And you can get a shirt with different crapola things on them as well. I couldn't talk about Ely without talking about the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness. If you are heading to Ely, I strongly recommend visiting the Boundary Waters, taking a day trip or a day hike, or going fishing, or doing the full thing and going camping in the Boundary Waters. This is probably one of the coolest places in the world and a place that definitely has my heart. So if you need more advice or just ideas on what to do in the Boundary Waters, there are lots more videos about that on this channel. I welcome you to share in the comments all of the other things to do in Ely that were not mentioned in this video.